guys, I'm finally back with another YouTube video. Now, in today's video, guys, we're going to be doing a video that I usually don't do. So we're heading back to the OGs, the rants, and today we're going to be doing a rant on WatchMojo. But first, I do have some announcements to make. So, of course, school has finally come back, and school hasn't really been, uptight. I haven't, been having to do, like, a whole lot of homework and stuff like that. Of course, I am now a freshman in high school, but, of course, I've had homework, here and there, but it hasn't really been school that has prevented me from doing videos. There are many times where I was able to do a YouTube video and I completely forgot about it because I was trying to do some other stuff, or I was thinking about doing other stuff, and I ended up forgetting doing the this video in particular that I've been planning for a few weeks now. And if you read the community post, you would have saw that I was planning on doing this video like a week ago. I thought of making this video after watching videos on this and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm finally back. And I don't know how consistent my upload schedule is going to be with school, work, Tiger Rock, all that stuff. So I can't really guarantee that my schedule is going to be consistent or that I'm going to be doing streams very often and stuff like that. Unless I'm like really not busy, I probably won't be doing any streams anytime soon. I know some of you guys aren't even really a big fan of streams, and honestly I prefer doing gameplay over streams to show you, some of the builds that I'm trying out on Dead by Daylight or various other games that I'm doing, so don't worry about that. But as for upcoming videos, I would like to do some movie reviews, and yeah, I think that's really all that I have on my mind so far. But maybe a Dead by Daylight gameplay in the future as well. Probably put that on my list once I get a whole other list of things done. I'm also putting together my costume, still working on that. Halloween is coming in 2 months, and I have to get the costume prepared early so I don't have to worry about it when Halloween is very close. But as Halloween has been approaching, I have been rewatching various horror movies and stuff like that, and watching some new horror movies that I've never watched, particularly Hellraiser, since the new Hellraiser chapter is coming into Dead by Daylight. So whenever the new chapter comes out, which is next Tuesday, hopefully I will do a stream on that as soon as possible, trying out the new killer. I do have blood points saved up for him, so when I play the first match as him, I'm not going to have, 0 perks, 0 experience in him. Well, obviously I'm going to have 0 experience in him, but I'm still going to have add-ons and perks, so I'm not completely just, nothing in my arsenal for the first time that I play him. So we're going to use all the blood points on him, then we're going to try him out. So when that chapter comes out, I will make a stream as soon as possible for when that happens. But other than that, I think that's really all the announcements that I have to make. Make sure you join the Discord. Link will always be in the description of every video. We are making tweaks to the Discord server because we had to redo everything in the Discord server because things got ruined. So I wouldn't really worry about it too much right now, but I would just say read the community post that you can stay updated. Don't really worry about the Discord server. We're gonna, I'm gonna tweak it when I find time, and hopefully we can get it to be more active once those tweaks happen. But other than that, let's get on to the video. Let's be honest, you haven't been on YouTube if you have not encountered several WatchMojo videos. But for those of you who have been living under a rock, I'll explain to you what WatchMojo is. Basically, WatchMojo is probably one of the most well-known YouTube channels, even with a little over 20 million subscribers. They're so well-known because they make so many YouTube videos a day and probably have the most YouTube videos on one channel on YouTube, because they make consistently every day 6 to 7 YouTube videos, and these are top 10 YouTube videos. They started out making videos that I'd rather not discuss about. You can go check for yourself. I'm not even going to put the link to WatchMojo in the description. You can easily search up WatchMojo, look at their oldest and most popular videos, and you can see why a lot of people know them, other than just they make a ton of videos a day. But basically, they started out small, and as they got more editors, more people to help narrate the top 10 videos, they made more and more videos a day, and the videos became worse and worse as they ran out of ideas. Now, admittedly, I have watched many WatchMojo videos, and that's just because you can't resist clicking on at least one WatchMojo video at some point. I've watched a lot of the ones that I find enjoyable are some of their older ones, but some of their newer ones that aren't like entirely stupid ideas, you can tell that like they have no knowledge on what they're talking about. They just kind of go with the crowd. Whatever is popular at the moment, WatchMojo will take 30 seconds to think about how they can take that trend and put it into a video. So let's say Rick and Morty TV show is really popular right now, and they do a lot of Rick and Morty videos. They'll make some random Rick and Morty video, plop it into a video, and they even make the same videos over and over again. And it's hard to detect that because they make so many YouTube videos. So if they make the same YouTube video again, they can get away with more money and more views, even though it's the same exact video that they made. And they can even make it the same list or re-upload the video if they really wanted to. I don't know if they did that, but that'll just give you an example. And the videos are so random and blatantly obvious. It's blatantly obvious that they're just cash grabs because like I said, they take 30 seconds to think about something that's popular and shove it into a video, and it doesn't matter how bad the video is, it doesn't matter how little knowledge they have of whatever they're, trying to make a video about, they'll make it. And the reason why I say they don't have a lot of knowledge of, what they're talking about is because in a lot of their videos, their lists are just very faulty. They're not even good lists. Like, they're an objectively bad list. Even though, everybody has different opinions on things, their list is always objectively bad. They made a few weeks ago like a top 10 list on the top 10 Dead by Daylight killers, and a bunch of Dead by Daylight YouTubers made fun of this video. It was such a funny video. I definitely recommend you check it out if you play Dead by Daylight. But I guess I can't be too hard on WatchMojo because unlike other YouTubers, it seems like the people who work for WatchMojo, this seems to be their full-time job, especially if they're uploading this consistently. Yeah, people, popular YouTubers or even, YouTubers that aren't very popular but still make money on YouTube, usually that's not their full-time job. It's just their part-time job to get a little extra money to help them have a home to live in or whatever. But it seems like the people who work for WatchMojo, this is their full-time job. So I can understand that they're trying to make money, but the way that they're making money is just so greedy. They're probably making more than enough money than they need to make by making 6 to 7 YouTube videos a day. And as far as I can tell, they're not grabbing as much attention as they did, a few years back. People in the comment section are just making fun of WatchMojo at this point. Many people have probably clicked off of WatchMojo, getting bored of their just lame YouTube videos that they make. So many people have probably left WatchMojo, and that's why, at least I think WatchMojo has been on somewhat of a decline. Like, they haven't been absolutely plummeting like Lispy Jimmy has, because they're still consistent. So even though they're not making a lot of views, the thing, they add up quickly because they're making so many videos. So I feel like WatchMojo is just a never ending. You can never stop the cycle of WatchMojo, no matter how bad the videos are, no matter how little attention they get. The more and more videos they can make, at least 10,000 people are going to be watching them. Even if they make a little bit of money, it's going to be enough for these people to get their paycheck that they need. But it's just such a crappy way of getting a paycheck. The videos are so just boring, bland, and just obvious cash grabs. So that's why I personally am not a fan of WatchMojo. Occasionally they can throw out a good top 10 list, but even when they throw out like a unique top 10 list that is worth watching, the top 10 list, like I said, is just objectively false. You can tell that they don't have any knowledge on the list that they're making. They're just kind of going with the crowd as far as, the making of their list. So that's really all I have to say about WatchMojo. A pretty quick rant, but I figured I'd make it just for a quick video for you guys. I know some of you are a fan of the rants, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the rant. Finally, I'm done. I did just an absolute insane amount of retakes on this video, and I'm so happy that I finally got it done. I don't really care if I mess up in the conclusion or whatever. But anyways, like I said, trying to fix up Discord, so I will still leave the link in the description, but don't expect Discord to be too active right now until I make some tweaks to the server and stuff like that, because it has got raided a few times by my friends. I'm not going to go into detail or, whatever. Just stupid mistakes that I made to the Discord server. But a few ideas that I have for future videos and future things that I'd like to talk about. So as far as future videos, I can make some quick movie reviews that I'd like to do in the future, as well as maybe like a gameplay video in the future. But usually when I say gameplay videos or a gameplay video in the future, it gets pushed till like a very long time in the future. But hopefully, instead of doing a Pinhead stream, I will upload my first couple of matches playing Pinhead. I think that would actually be a pretty good idea for a video. So I think I'll actually put that into a video now that I think about it. But that's future content. I'm thinking about adding a Google AdSense to my YouTube channel, and that means that I'll basically be making money off of YouTube. It's not going to be a lot of money, but I thought I might as well do it because I did recently, a few months ago, get a bank account. Of course, because I have a job, so I have direct deposit. So I figured I would get a Google AdSense so that I can make just a little money here and there on YouTube. It's not going to be a lot. I'm talking like it's going to be either a couple bucks or not even under $1, but I don't care. I think it would just be kind of cool. And maybe in the future, when I become more consistent with YouTube, I can make a little bit more money than I would currently. So yeah, those are just some thoughts that I have for the future. So stay tuned for that future content. Read the community post that you can stay updated. And yeah, that's it for the video. Like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time.